Hey, what's up, YouTube? Be sure to check out my other videos, previous videos, to keep you up to speed, so this video makes sense to you, whatever. But just to give you a little backstory, I'm on Bovada, and this message right here, I'm going to show you why. This video, I'm going to show you why these people can do anything they want on these online gambling sites, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you text their technical support, these agents are going to tell you whatever. It don't have to make sense. They can tell you one thing 1 second and then it doesn't make sense, or just tell you whatever. But what can you do? They'll do whatever they want to, and there's nothing you can do. Basically, F you. So backstory on this. This is a second account I created. The first account I created, they closed my account because there were a lot of questionable results that I was facing on this game called Dice Duel that I was playing. And it was just, to me, seeming like it was rigged. The results were just unbelievable on things that were happening. So I texted the agent and I was like, hey, does it go against you all procedures? Like if I wanted to put screenshots from the results of these games, if I wanted to put screenshots from messages of me talking to your agents, if I wanted to put screenshots of that on my social media and kind of like show the world, like what these online gambling sites are doing and like what they're saying and things like that. That's what I asked them. Was it illegal in any way to do that? And they didn't even answer. They just closed my account. Okay. So I created another account. And keep in mind, when I created the first account, and if you go and create an account on Bovada, like when you first create an account, they don't ask you for your ID. They don't ask you to verify who, like if you say your name is freaking John Doe. If you say your name is John Doe, then that's who you are. They don't ask you to verify who you are. All you have to do is provide an email address and give them a phone number and just put in any name and put, your credit card information, for when you want to deposit and withdraw money. They don't ask you to do any of that stuff, okay? So I asked them that question. They closed that account. So I immediately created another one, right? And of course, my name isn't Michael Jordan, but I just typed some name in. That's the first name that came to mind. And when I created this one, they didn't ask me to verify who I was. They didn't ask for to verify your ID. They let me create another account. But the mistake I made is I did it with the same phone number. I used a different email, different name, but I did use the same phone number. Okay. So this is probably how they were able to realize that I was the same person, but just created another account, right? So I typed my name is Michael Jordan or whatever right there. And so I'm playing on this new account. This is the very next day. I'm playing on this account and I get to $139 and I try to withdraw my money. And when I try to withdraw this time, and keep in mind, on my previous account, I had made probably like 20, 30, 40, numerous withdrawals. They never asked me to identify who I was before I withdrew my money. Never. They sent a code to your, they ask, for like phone verification where they send a code to that number. That's all they do. They never ask for no ID or for you to do anything, any special measures to identify who you were. Very next day, I create this account. I try to withdraw my money. They send me this thing to where you have to show your driver's license to verify who you were. And of course, my driver's license doesn't show Michael Jordan as my name. And so they wouldn't let me withdraw my money. And they just closed the account, my new account too, and took my money. They wouldn't even give me my money. They closed the account and I didn't even get my money, right? So let me show you how this all went down, right? So I asked her, why did they close my account? And why did they ask me to verify? Because any other time it doesn't ask, it doesn't ask you to verify when you want to withdraw. And they say to me, while some users may not be prompted to verify their identity immediately, it is a precaution we take to help protect all accounts and ensure a safe environment. But keep in mind, the first account that they closed, They never cared about no safe environment. They didn't care about no protecting accounts through 20, 30, 40 withdrawals. They never cared, right? But this is why they're doing it this time, right? So this is what she tells me. Because they wouldn't give me my money. So she tells me, hey, great news. Your withdrawal is currently pending to be credited to your wallet provider. So she tells me they are going to give me my money. Seconds later, my apologies. Please disregard my last message. Okay? She just told me the withdrawal is pending and you're going to get your money. It's going to be credited to your wallet. She immediately tells me, she tells me at 11:22, 11:23, please disregard my last message, right? So I asked her, what do you mean? You mean to tell me that you just told me my money was being credited to my wallet, but it's actually not? She tells me, I am so sorry for the confusion. However, that message was not meant for you. She tells me the message was not meant for me. I can assure you that you will be able to place a withdrawal very soon. Okay? Which doesn't make sense, right? And so I asked her, so who was it? If it wasn't meant for me, do you mean to tell me that you're messaging another person at the exact same time about the exact same issue? You know, because she told me that my money was going to be being credited, but then she tells me it wasn't meant for me. And so I asked her that, and she says, okay, that's not the case. This is the very next message I get. They closed that account. Then I asked, why has my account been disabled? I don't get any more messages. Like, how crazy is that? How crazy is that? Tells me I am going to get my money after I message her. Immediately tells me, oh, my bad. Disregard that message. You're not getting no money. I told you where it isn't. And I said, what do you mean? How do you tell me I'm going to get my money and then immediately tell me I'm not? Oh, I'm sorry. That message wasn't for you. But I can still assure you that you will be, even though I told you that and then I told you I didn't mean to send you that message, I can still assure you, you will be able to place a withdrawal very soon. I asked about that again, you know, and then that's what I get. They closed that one and kept the money. I asked, why has my account been disabled? No more replies. Screw you. Like, whatever. We don't care. Screw you, dude. Stay away from online gambling. To me, these things seem so rigged. Look at my past videos and see some of these results from the dice that of this game I'm playing. And then when you have a problem about it and try to talk to these people, they will tell you anything. They don't care. They will tell you anything. And if you keep asking, screw you, get out of here. Like, we don't care. We're taking your money. We're closing your account. So what? Deal with it. Just go to the casino, y'all. Just go. You will not, you can't win. You're in a lose-lose situation. Be sure to check out my other videos, y'all. Stay away from online gambling.